Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today we're going to be going over some crazy XRP price predictions and analysis. But if you do not like this type of stuff, make sure you watch all the way till the end, because we're also going to be covering some cool, important news from the crypto space. Now, before we get into any of this, make sure you press the like button already and make sure you are subscribed, because we're going to give away $200 worth of crypto every single video that we do, and all we need to give that away is to hit 400 likes in 24 hours. That's all we need. And all you have to do to enter is press the like button on this video, comment something down below, and have the notification bell on. And I think you can already kind of feel and hear in my voice how excited I am, guys. Today, been an amazing day. Just did a live stream, was amazing. You guys were all really cool to get in there and just talk with us. Was really excited, really nice. I really do enjoy this type of stuff. I'm going to be doing it more often. So tomorrow, Friday, 8 or 9 p.m. I don't really quite know Dutch time, so that might be like, freak if I know what time it will be at in the rest of the world. We're going to be doing another live stream, and this is some of the content that we went over in that live stream. Next to, of course, talk about the XP price. Did a couple of stupid analyses, a couple of stupid charting that we did. Again, you might be like, why the frick are you making this? It is just, you got to know the context, right? You got to watch those live streams. So make sure you're going to tune in. I'm going to be posting it on Twitter. If you guys don't know what my Twitter is, it is TheDustyBC on here. Make sure you check it out, because I'm going to be announcing it on here. So make sure you go ahead and follow me on Twitter as well, so you're updated. All right, but let's go into a little bit of cool stuff first. Ripple can do 190+% soon, or 420% long-term chart analysis. These types of things have gotten me so much hate in the past, you cannot even believe. People went onto Twitter to just bash me for making a video like this, right? And you don't even know, because sometimes it was in the DM. Somebody just saying they're really gonna come get my family. Yeah. I've seen some crazy folks. And this is all because we're doing XRP price analysis. They're saying it messes their investment up. Well, okay. Interesting, right? I don't really know how that works, but okay. Here I'm looking at a very simple pattern on the XRP to BTC chart. And if you don't know what the XP to BTC chart looks like, let's quickly take a little bit of a look, because it is looking pretty damn juicy right now, right? It is looking pretty damn good, and this is a 1 hour chart, so it is already showing the last, let's say, 30 hours, 36, who freaking knows, I don't know. Look, lowest point of yesterday or the day before was there, and right now you could have already made a nice little 13% profit in just about 1 day and 18 hours, all right? That's pretty nice. 12% profit. Might not even be the lowest point. No, the lowest point is all the way down here. My bad. Lowest point to highest point is a nice 20% over 1 day, all right? That's a very big range on XP to BTC. It's a very good trade you could have gone there if you got yourself in at a good position. But who could have known, right? You might be wondering that. Well, let's go on with the analysis. Take a look at the double curve. First, a peak is hit, followed by a new low, and the MACD prints a bullish crossover. There is a volume breakout to move past EMA 10, and growth starts. Here's the MACD. All right, so we're seeing the normal chart flowing just as it always does. He's drawing a nice little badoo here. He says bullish crossover, prices move up exactly around this time, and then moving along with the flow. First, 190% is going to get hit, all right? Because we're following this exact same pattern. Right now, the bullish crossover is hit. Prices moved up in the past, right? Around the, which time was this? September. Oh, okay. They're messing us up a little bit, because this is September 17th when XRP was announced last year. But in this case, right around this time, we've also had another bullish crossover. So any of these days, supposedly looking at the weekly chart, we're going to have to see another huge run of 190%. And after that, we were going to be going down again, most likely to somewhere here. And then we have another 190% possibly, add to each other makes this possibly. I don't really know. We're going to see here if we go down below a little bit. Here's the MACD, right? Bullish crossover. Pretty clear if you ask me, because it looks the same. That's what he's trying to point out. The histogram is already on the bullish side, so we've already kind of concluded what he said. Even though moving average, converging, diverging does always work the same way, it is quite cool that he points it out like this. I mean, charting is always a matter of perception and how you like to view things. The RSI looks like this. Had oversold and is now trading above all resistance. So RSI was here at 24 For RSI, that's pretty damn low, and it's supposedly going to be looking like this, going all the way back up to 50, looking at the north, looking positive, and going further. Hit oversold is now trading above all resistance. Get ready, because Ripple, XBTC, will be going bullish relatively soon. Thank you all for reading. Namaste. And then there's a lot of different analysis from potentially the same person. Yes, the Buddhist, or what is his name? Alan Masters, with a lot of the same things. Right? He's looking at a lot of these coins, looking at their history, and just predicting some crazy bullish moves from them. So again, you got to take it with a grain of salt. But he's doing some analysis, and I think it's hyping up some people. Kiwi says, I've also been keeping an eye on Ripple. You just know those foolish sheep will all go in on it when it starts to rise in value, because it got bank connections. Since when has that been a good thing? Time to pick their pockets once again. Now Ripple founders just picked $250 million out of the XP owners' pockets. A false breakthrough, and we will soon be in the channel. I said right here, Ripple Wave 1, Ripple Wave 2. So the price will pump to. Very likely it will within a couple of weeks. Now he asked what price or what? Thanks, but if Bitcoin tanks, it will keep the same price for XRP. We shall see. Maybe they will detach, but this chart is separate from Bitcoin. So this chart is actually not separate from Bitcoin. This chart is against Bitcoin. So we're betting here that XRP is going to be doing better than Bitcoin, yes or no. Prices go up means that XRP is doing relatively better than Bitcoin. Prices go down, Bitcoin is doing better than XRP, or XRP is doing worse than Bitcoin. Just a matter of how you want to view it. But again, following this analysis though, we're going to be seeing some crazy ass gains. Now, the only one thing I don't really know with what they're moving here is, supposedly, is this going to happen? Like, all right, we're going to the top, going down below, and then back up, and this is then the up point, right? So this is the up point here. So right now we're going to be moving like this again, like for example like this, move back down lower, and then up again like this, or what? What is it going to be looking like? Because even in this case, it is a lower point than we hit previously, right? Because here we're going for 5. Wait, 5 doesn't even hold. Or did it mean this amount of rise? I mean, okay, they're saying we're going to go from about 24 plus 5,360 to about 809 or whatever. But here we were at about 9.9. So whatever he drew here, or whatever he's trying to make, is going to go for lower highs or whatever, right? So how are we going to be trending upwards? Or is it going to be like, right, we're going to move here and then move forward to the top? Or how does that work out? I don't completely know. Another analysis was strong bearish signal, what is next? Always interesting to talk about some strong bearish signals. Always interesting to talk about what some people are thinking in a negative sense, because again, that's going to conclude how much money we're going to be making. In the end, lower prices are better for us because that allows us to pick up more, and that is why I'm also so excited that these prices are going down. I wrote a market overview for this coin some time ago. For getting the better understanding what I think about XRP, please read my previous post from related ideas. As for the current market situation, the price broke the bottom. It is a very solid bearish signal. And if you look at the chart using the daily time frame, you will see how many times the price bounced from 25 cents level. This level acted as a bottom and is now destroyed. But what does it mean? It means that the market has all opportunities for the further failing to lower supports based on the round numbers and swing highs and lows. And if you're on the buyer side, you should believe only in a false breakout. If the markets can't move lower within several days and move above 25 cents, probably we'll have a false breakout and the market will move back into the price channel. But for this, buyers must start opening long trades as soon as possible. And as they're ready to do this, knowing that Bitcoin can continue falling, if you know the answer, share in the comments, because that would make us all a lot of money. From my point of view, the coin does not have a fundamental reason to move upwards. Does not have fundamental reasons for the upward movement in the long run, so that's kind of a negative approach to it all. The market performance in 2018 and 19 just confirms it, even though, again, that's when real utility was created, and I think swell now will be a deciding factor. And that's why if you want to include this coin in your trading portfolio, don't forget to think twice and take your decisions based on the proper money management and understanding all the possible risks. Now that the market looks much more bearish and it is ready for the failing or falling, MACD lines and histogram support the further downward movement. DMI is going to support sellers too. RSI is not far from the oversold zone, and it will be able to confirm a short-term retracement to 0.25, which acts as a resistance after the breakout. Watch for the price action at 25 cents. If the price moves upwards, the reversal from the resistance level will push the price lower, and the breakout will allow keeping the sideways movement in the borders of the price channel. Share your thoughts about XRP and possible market movements. Let us discuss. Also, I'll be grateful if you support this post by liking it. Well, guys, all we know is that it's a theory, right? He's saying the price is going to go down. Most of the people say the price is going to go up, but you should always see it from two sides. He's saying short as a definite answer. This guy's saying long. Who is right? Who knows? I personally don't. Right? All I know is that XRP to BTC is looking quite juicy, and we're going to be watching this very closely because this could be very good yet bad for us. And XRP to USD is actually not looking as positive or as nice in any sense, way, or manner. And yeah, I would actually personally not know the best time to get into this one. Most likely, right now is just another good spot, all right? One of the points I drew here, I think it's this big line right here, is where one of the whales, at least where this guy, who says he's a whale, supposedly, got in. He says, I've just added $300,000 to my XRP holdings. In total, my XRP is valued at $1 million. My average buy-in price is 24 cents. In a few months, I will be bringing up this thread again when we've pumped and I've doubled my money. Anyone who retweets will get $2,000 worth of XRP or 2K XRP. I do not know. Well, he's hidden a couple of retweets or a couple of tweets. I don't really know why he did that or how it's working. Oh, okay. He's hidden these things. Or in case this fails, you can delete the tweet. Fake, you're not playing GA. And he also added this tweet. Crypto deleted tweet said, BitAngler deleted after 2 days. Just opened my 100 times long on BTC with all of my money on September 24th. That's the heavy one. I mean, I don't actually know why he would delete that. If it was the right time, oh, it's the 21st of September, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I thought maybe he decided to long exactly at the bottom or something like that. But supposedly this guy is a little bit of a scammer. I've seen it in more tweets. I personally just don't think he's a whale. He's most likely trading just something, I don't really know. But now that he talked about XRP, of course, there's going to be a lot of support. And community members are going to be like, yes, we got to go check it out. But on the contrary, maybe he's a really good trader, but he just made a mistake right there. He did not want all the people to follow him anymore. So he decided to switch it over. Could also be, who knows. I'm not going to be calling him out for anything because I just personally do not know. I don't want to be the subject to a lot of hate if he is the perfect trader or an analyst. Just going to stay away from that. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, TheDustyBC, and don't forget to check out my Discord. A link for this in the description below. Let's quickly go over some of the news in just the briefest manner possible. Some people in the comment section said Thor coin got a crazy pump and dump way in the past. I don't know if it's this Thor or if it's some Thory coin or token like this one right here. They said it went from a couple of dollars to 2,000. I'm assuming it's this one then. So for XRP it is possible too. Some stuff like that I saw. This coin is doing quote unquote good, so XRP can also get some crazy ass gains. Now one thing that's missing with the theory is the market cap. For XRP we're already at way much more money being in there, being played around with, and for Thor to do what they did here is a lot simpler, right? For example, for a coin that's at the 2,000 spot, or even here for Loop Ring, or whatever coin is at the bottom, for them to do times 10 is a lot less influential than for a coin that has 10 billion market cap. 30 million to 300 million is a lot different than 18 or 10 billion to 100 billion, if you guys get me. Times 10ing or times 3 or whatever, it's a lot more difficult at the top here. For Bitcoin, going times 3 is $150 billion that are, added to it every single time it multiplies. And that's a lot more money. It's a lot more consequences. That's a lot more people that have to decide to switch. Bitcoin traders brace for bigger losses or bigger losses after 15% shock drop. I'm not bracing for bigger losses. I'm actually hoping it's going to turn around now. Facebook needs to delay Libra launch if it really wants to work with regulators. Well, regulators are not really too happy with Facebook. And what's been said is that Libra is just going to be a disaster. Libra is not going to be working out. Libra is really against everything that we want, yada, yada, yada. And some of these bigger players are now saying like, all right, Facebook and Libra, if you decide to continue what you're doing, you're most likely going to become kind of illegal or kind of despised, or how would you say that? Like people are going to be turning against you. The only thing you can do is just wait it out and launch later. I have a couple more articles, but I think it's not too much Ripple related. So like here's for Telegram, for example, or what was it? Kick kills off messaging app to focus on cryptocurrency amid rising company chaos. Yeah, that's definitely quite interesting. It's Kick in this case, not Telegram. Now, Uncle Sam would like a word with the Brit Teen Talk or Talk hacker about a huge crypto coin heist. Yeah, that's going to be quite an interesting conversation. We already talked about this article before. Former UBS head excited by powerful potential of crypto banking. Talk about Ripple right there, boys and girls. Just quickly mentioning. And China has no timetable for digital currency launch. People's Bank of China governor. So one thing that was often speculated is that China is going to be launching a cryptocurrency, but we don't know when yet. And there's a lot of speculation about what's going to entail and why they're doing this. Most likely the biggest move of why they're doing this is against Libra from Facebook, because US seems to kind of get a monopoly on the whole crypto space right now, and some of these companies are looking too great. Even though for Bitcoin, China has the most amount of miners, so in theory they kind of have a centralized Bitcoin over there. They see it differently. They're like, no, Libra, we don't allow it here. We want our own coin. We want our own coin to take over the world. But they have no ADA, right? At first they said it looked like it was all ready to launch and all ready to go, but now they say, we don't know yet, right? They most likely just bluffed a little bit for the US-China trade war. Mars trials new blockchain-powered digital placement platform. I think this looks pretty interesting, but I have not read it yet, so I can't give you an interesting idea about what it is all about. I know I just saw something saying insurance broker and risk advisor Marsh is testing a new digital placement platform powered by blockchain tech, dubbed Risk Exchange. I don't know too much about it yet, though. Again, guys, go follow me on Twitter. I told you before, but I will tell you again, you need to go and follow me on Twitter. It's just the coolest place, and you'll get a lot of info there. And last but not least, Greg Eggs and Ham said on Twitter, hey, Mark Prestwood, there's no mystery to how XP were created. OpenCoin pre-mined them and gifted them to Ripple Labs. Did you not know this, or were you just trying to create a drama with your article? Can you name people claiming XRP is hyperinflating? And he attached to that an article about Crypto here with Mark Prestwood as the writer, most likely, who's saying, Charlie's says Ripple has used the fake it until you make it and a little bit more FUD. David Schwartz also went in to showcase us the official agreement from 2012, saying it's just a matter of public record that Chris, Jed, and Arthur founded the ledger and asset at the time called Ripple before the company existed and agreed to give XRP to the company. 5 minutes with a research or with a search engine and you will find the documents. And I liked it because it's really amazing how the CTO of a company is so active on Twitter and really busting all those facts. So yeah, guys, that was it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. We covered some really cool stuff, must admit, all right? Not even gonna lie. We covered some really interesting stuff, some price theory, some really important news in general crypto, some Ripple XRP news, a little bit about the CTO, who's of course battling on Twitter all the time, a little bit about how Ripple was created. If you did not know, now you know a little bit better. Don't forget to check out the Facebook group. It's a crypto traders group, so you're all welcome to join and check it out. I will welcome y'all. I will accept y'all really quite soon, hopefully, if you're not too crazy. And I think that was it. What do you think XP is going to do in terms of price? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Did I talk too fast, or was it just about right? Let me know.